Good morning, beautiful people. Oh, oh boy, that's good. That's really good. You know, there's a couple. I don't subscribe to many people on YouTube, but one channel, I guess that's what you call it. One channel I subscribe to is this beautiful couple over in Italy, and they share their travels. And I think that's how they start their videos. They say, "Hello, beautiful people," something to that, something along those lines. And they say it with all the sincerity in their heart. So anyway, as I start my day today, I'm about to do what is one of the highlights of my day. The sun came up today at 6:11. And one thing I love to do right as the sun is coming up, or right before, or right around the time the sun is going to come up, is go out and walk my garden, walk my yard, if you will. And, I got to tell you, what a joy that is to just go out every day. It seems that you discover something new, or you learn something new. And it's just, it's really special for me. And oftentimes I'll end my day just the way that I start my day. I'll walk out and I kind of walk around I walk around the garden. So yesterday, or actually a couple days ago, within the last couple days, I should say, I planted my vegetables, or the majority of them. And before I forget what I planted where, I thought that it'd be nice to do a video, and I can go back and reference the video insofar as what's planted where. So today is Echo. What is the date today?
It's Tuesday, May 24th. Did you know I have tips on cleaning and
It's the
sanitizing?
24th today.
Want to hear
So
one now?
no. So anyway, the good old Echo. But anyway, I thought that I would go out and walk the garden this morning, and bring you along. Kind of kill two birds with one stone. And actually, I don't want to kill any birds, but I guess but that's how the saying goes: two birds with one stone. But anyway, let's go outside, and I'll bring you along for the morning walk. I'll grab my coffee. The sun's actually been up now for the better part of an hour. So I just walk out, and oh, it's beautiful. What an oasis. I was thinking as I was making the coffee, I see things on the news of people around the country having tornadoes and hurricanes and heat waves and all that kind of stuff. And right here it's just rather peaceful. It really is. It's like not a lot happening here insofar as weather challenges. But anyway, so here is the morning. I'm picking up new little things now and then. Here, look at this. I've got these beautiful chimes. You see, of course I got them at Costco. Just beautiful. I got all my lights hung up along the thing. I can turn those on or set them to come on different colors and different patterns. And look at how beautiful these are growing. I've been really, really diligent in watering these, and just look at all of those flowers that are going to be blooming. Probably within the week, I would imagine this planter is just going to be filled with flowers. And then down here, of course, I've got these three plants that I haven't planted yet. These will be going in this week. And this is a Japanese pyrus, P-I-E-R-I-S, Japanese pyrus. So those are going to be going in. But the lawn that I've been working on, for the most part, it seems to be taking. There's a couple spots that seem to be doing not as well as others, but for the most part it seems to be doing really, really well. And I'm just letting the lawn grow. You know, I'm not mowing it. And you know, taking care of a lawn is a lesson in and by itself. You know, there is so much to know about having a nice, healthy, well-maintained lawn. But anyway, so I've got all of these areas out here. I'm not quite sure what all I'm going to do with this area. This right here, look at this. This plant here is just growing incredibly well. I'm not quite sure the name of this. I'm sure somebody out there would be able to tell me, but just look how nice this is gonna flower and just be absolutely beautiful. And there was one over here as well, but that one didn't one didn't grow, so I'll have to get another one and replace it. But over here you've got these are my roses. And talk about seeing something new every day. Now for the first time I'm noticing that there are actually roses that are budding, I guess would be the word. Look at this. See, I didn't notice that before. So that's what I mean about noticing something new every day. You know, so there's always something to notice. This right here, this tree, you know, I talked to the neighbor. I didn't want to just cut it down, or not cut it down, but trim it back without talking to him. So that's kind of hanging over my fence right there. But anyway, coming back down this way, you know, the other day I was walking the lawn and I got a little bit concerned because I saw these things sprouting up from the grass. It almost looked like it was, you know, little corn stalks. And I was what I found myself thinking is I just stepped on a little thorn or something in the grass. Oh boy. Actually stepped on a little, oh, I don't know what it was. But as I was walking the grass, I started to notice that there were things sprouting up. And I was thinking that it was crabgrass, when in fact it wasn't crabgrass at all. It was actually the grass starting to seed. And I would imagine that would be a sign of a really healthy lawn. But you know, unless you've been taking care of lawns before, that's not something that you would really think about or be conscientious about. But maybe I can show you the grass. You can see right there. You see, that's all that's the grass seeding itself. So this lawn is really coming along. It's going to be beautiful once it's fully grown in and I've got it maintained at a level. But here is the garden. Look at this. So I still have to clean it up. I'm going to put in really nice bark all along here. So I'll have some nice bark right there, and then I'll clean up the outside of these container beds. But just if only for my own benefit, I want to record how I laid these out. And the back of the garden there, that would be north. So I'm standing at the southern end of the each of the bed, and then to my left would be west, and to my east or to my right would be east. But this right here is the salsa lover's garden, and I want to find a balance between putting flowers in here and also, you know, vegetables. So right along this western side of the first container, I've got 4 marigolds planted, and then I planted petunias that are going to grow. all along here. So I'll have petunias growing. And then over here, I've got various peppers. This here is a pepper, Tam mild jalapeno, and it says 3 inches. This is this would be a pepper pizza. So that says pepper for pizza, I guess. Probably a green pepper. Over here you have the pepper golden summer. So that would be a yellow pepper. And over here you have the big and red pepper right there. This right here is an eggplant. This would be an epic. That's the epic eggplant right there. And I think I've got another eggplant somewhere. But back along the back row, I have 3 Roma tomatoes growing. So there's 3 Roma tomatoes. And then over on the far right of the rear garden, I've got, I think this is what's called a celebrity. That's a celebrity tomato right there. And over there I've got diva cucumbers. So I'll get a trellis going. I'll put a trellis up from this corner over to that corner and go up to hold the tomatoes and the cucumbers. Here I've got some more marigolds, and here I planted onions. I've got 9 red onions here. You plant 9 per square foot, so 9 red onions, 9 white onions. Here I've got cilantro growing, and then these are Greek pepperoncini. So I planted Greek pepperoncini right there. Over here I've got garlic. So this is going to be it's called Siberian garlic. So I've got that growing there, and of course more marigolds. Marigolds are beneficial because they keep away certain bugs that might be prone to hurting your tomato plants. And then over here I've got spinach. This is New Zealand spinach. And this is, I just planted Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. So hopefully that'll come in nicely. And then over here in the middle bed, I've got Avon spinach growing. And then Genovese basil. There's all types of basil you can get, but I bought Genovese basil. Here I have white spear bunching onions. So I had to separate all those out, but I'm hoping that they come out nicely. And then continuing on the middle garden, over here I have long pepper blend sweet pepper right there. This would be Bambino eggplant. And then over here is this is my Hungarian sweet banana pepper right there. And this one here is my California Wonder pepper. I think that'll be a green pepper. Here I planted carrots. I planted some short and sweet carrots. And in the rear, I've got a sweet 100 tomato, cherry tomatoes, and then golden wax beans. So I've got golden wax beans. Right there I've got lemon cucumbers. And then over there I've got Oregon sugar pod peas, and another celebrity table or tomato over there in the corner. Over here I have turnips planted. So I have some turnips. And then here are radishes. Boy, it's going to be good eating this summer, Lord willing. And then there's my onion set. This would be yellow onions planted right there. Right here I've got strawberries. Now these will come back every year. So this is, oh boy, this will be good to have with brekkie in the morning, you know, or strawberry shortcake or any other number of things, just munching on the strawberries. So that is that's the middle garden. And then this garden here, I'm on the fence about. This garden here is going to be, well, I'll probably have melon or squash. The plants that you're looking at back there, that is artichokes. So I have artichokes, I can't even pronounce that name, kohlrabi or something like that. There's some butternut squash. So I'll probably plant some squash or melons here that it will grow over the bed and into this area over here. So it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a beautiful garden. And back here, this will be my corn. So I'm going to get a rototiller and till some nice compost into that, and I'll put in some corn, and then I think I'm going to line the perimeter of this with sunflowers. So I'll have sunflowers going along the back line there. So we will see. And then of course here I've got my herbs, different types of herbs. I even have stevia. I have thyme, I have basil, oregano, what else do I have? Tarragon. That's your oregano. There's more thyme. Of course you've got to have some parsley. So I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'm thinking of converting the she shed over to a garden shed. I don't know. We will see. And then a lot of my plants are starting to come in over here. This is I think this is a rose of, this is called a rose of Sharon. So this plant is growing. And over here it looks like I've got a birch tree. They did a nice job landscaping this property. So there is a beautiful birch tree. And oh, the birds. There are so many birds. I forgot to share with you, but I bought a bird feeding station. And the birds will be having some nice meals just outside my dining room window. But anyway, so that's about it, folks. That's about the tour of the garden. I'm still getting everything situated, but boy, you know, I sure would like to have this set up at some point in time, potentially as maybe a nice Airbnb where I can have, you know, people sitting out here reading the morning paper, or sitting here in the afternoon reading a book, enjoying the hammock. Look at these flowers, or this tree right here. Not quite sure what it is, but it sure has started to bloom nicely. And then down here I've got I think this is sage right here. So, all right, folks, here's the hammock. You know, I was looking online the other day of homes in Idaho. I did a search in Idaho, the entirety of Idaho, in the price range of $750 to about a 1.2 million. And I was hard pressed to see anything that I would rather have than this home right here. It's just really a beautiful, beautiful spot. Almost like it was made for me. So, and there's my bird feeders. I've got 2 of them at the moment. So we will got to get something for the hummingbirds and something for the woodpeckers and what have you. But anyway, all right, folks, have a wonderful day.